Welcome back to part 6 of Life is Strange. We're heading to the Two Whales Diner soon. Well, as soon as we can. And by that I mean I'm going to be messing around here and looking at stuff first.
The paint job looks great. Samuel knows his color schemes.
It really does.
The birds are flocking around Samuel. Hey Samuel, you're up early.
Oh, hello, young Max. I do love the early morning. Everything is so calm and quiet. And I can feel the animals waking up with me.
That's one thing I truly love about Arcadia Bay. It's all those cool animals in the forest.
The squirrels always come in the morning for food. I can hear them whisper. What animals do you see in the forest?
We did see that doe, that fuzzy doe.
Don't laugh, but I saw a doe that seemed to be looking right at me. Like it was trying to communicate.
Oh, that's your spirit animal. Nothing weird there except you saw yours. Could be a sign about your destiny. What do I know? My spirit animal is a squirrel.
I'm not sure what to say about that.
So, what did you think about that freak snow shower yesterday?
Another message from the Earth to get our shit together. I will say that Samuel hasn't seen anything like that before.
I so don't want to get in the way of your morning ritual. See you later.
Of course you will.
I kind of like Samuel in that he really does seem to have kind of figured it out that taking the time to enjoy the peace of the morning, that really is nice. Let's see, we had a picture involving a squirrel, I think. Yeah, squirrel. So that's probably somewhere around here.
Release the Kraken. Come on, squirrels. Time for your 15 minutes of fame.
Yep. Oh, whoops. Okay,
Yes!
squirrel.
Another Pulitzer for the portfolio.
I'm guessing this is an issue of people feeding them a lot. Okay, well, let's take a look around.
Can't Blackwell have at least one no football zone?
Oh, Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
Hi, Taylor. Just because you were nice to Victoria doesn't mean I have to be nice to you.
I don't want to fight with you or Victoria. Instead of smack talk, let's just talk. For once.
You're funny. Well, I'm not doing anything at the moment, so talk.
Kate is really upset about the video. All this gossip is cruel.
Boo-hoo. That's what happens when you preach to everybody about sex. She'll live.
Why do you hang out with Victoria? She's pretty mean to you and Courtney.
And she's bossy too. Look, you don't know her. I do. And she's one of the best friends you could have.
Really? Really?
I guess I've had mean, bossy best friends too. Better than having mean, bossy parents.
I would love it if my mom was mean or bossy instead of sick. But whatever. We've had our talk.
Taylor.
Conversation over.
Okay. Yay for using the power to rewind time to just make little things slightly better than rather than actually fixing big stuff.
Hi, Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
I've heard that your mother was sick. I'm so sorry. What happened to her?
Well, if you do care, my mom had back surgery. Victoria was there for me. Like you are for Kate. I'm not about tearing people down, Max.
I know. That's why I wanted to talk.
I'm glad we did.
That went well. Uh-huh. So he's basically just this is a really bad idea for him because this is proof that he's actually trying to intimidate somebody, which does not go over well. Generally, some, millionaire trying to threaten a girl in high school kind of tends to look
The
bad.
Prescott dormitory? Good lord, Nathan's family owns my dorm? Warren, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing. Waiting for a call? I mean, I already took the call. Anyway, I wanted to rap about that action yesterday.
By the way, thank you for stepping in. You were pretty badass, Warren. I owe you.
Oh, yes, you do. I got knocked on my ass by that dick. I'm some personal superhero.
You're a real everyday hero. You stood up to a bully and it was awesome.
Even though you left me with said bully and ran off with that girl, she's pretty punk rock. How do you know her?
Just a pirate.
An old friend, Chloe Price. We haven't seen each other in a while.
I bet you were glad to see her blast up in that truck like a rock star. Which begs the question, why is Nathan Prescott getting psycho on you?
Yeah, we can tell him.
I busted him in the bathroom yesterday with a gun. I'll give you the story later. Principal Wells is taking care of it now, I hope.
Weird fucking week. Like that bizarro snowfall yesterday. Speaking of dystopia, that drive-in is having a 70s Planet of the Apes marathon. Let's go ape!
Sure.
Yes, that's exactly what I need. I love those old school ape films.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Cool, I'll text you the info.
Let's see, if that snowfall is probably... The best way to explain is probably wind coming south out of the Arctic. It's October when this happens, so it would still be pretty cold then. First snow isn't exactly unheard of in October that far north. At least that's my best guess off the top of my head. I am not a meteorologist.
David talking to Nathan cannot be a good thing. This has something to do with Kate. Or Rachel.
Okay, Max, time to get up for breakfast. 407 for gas. This really has been about a year now, hasn't it?
Don't try to take it from me. It's mine.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I'm gonna be a millionaire. Hope nobody steals my lottery.
Talk about going back in time. The diner looks exactly the same.
No time for chit-chat. I'm a millionaire. Yep. Got my lottery ticket right here. Waiting for the bus so I can cash it in.
Hi. You look lost.
Close. Do you know if the bus has come yet? The online schedule isn't working.
I don't know. It runs pretty regularly.
I cannot miss this job interview. But I've got to take the bus out of Arcadia Bay to Newport just to find work.
Are things that bad here?
Where are things good? I can't even afford to live here.
Well, good luck.
Thanks, I sure need it.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is happening to small towns, unfortunately.
Look at all these flyers. It's so sad that nobody will read them.
Well, let's read it. Oh, that's it then.
Good morning. Looks like you're ready to catch some serious fish.
I wish, young gal. Arcadia Bay just isn't the same fishing town I grew up in.
Has the town changed much?
By Neptune's beard, it has. Seems like a lifetime ago when I was king of the harbor.
You have your own boat?
I call her the Bali High. I've kept a hold of her in these lean days. Might be all the time we've got left.
I thought one of Arcadia Bay's main exports was fish.
Oh, the fish used to jump onto my boat. Until the Prescotts and their finance fiends snapped up harbor rights.
So they've been overfishing the place, and now nobody can get anything.
The Prescotts have a lot of power.
They might rename the town Prescott Bay, if that tells you much.
Lovely.
They own my school.
Crooks gain respect when they put their names on schools and libraries. Let's not get downcast. I hear the fish calling for Bali High. Never forget that old fishermen never die. We just smell that way.
I'd love to learn more, but I have to get going. Happy fishing out there.
I kind of like that guy. Oh. It's the van.
Obviously, nobody took my advice.
I've actually had somebody do something like that on my car, but in my defense, it was because the garage was undergoing construction, dust was everywhere.
There's that dirty RV from the other day.
Stop that! Stop! No barking.
Aw. Can't pet the puppy.
There was something creepy about that guy and his dog.
I mean, besides how he lives out of an RV and looks like a drug dealer?
Excuse me, sir?
Can you believe this town? The world is on fire, and our big headline is snow. I can hardly wait for next week's big story. Clouds!
It's October. Come on, that's not that unusual.
How long have you lived here?
Long enough to know that Arcadia Bay will be a ghost town in a few years.
I keep reading how Arcadia Bay is booming.
The paper can only talk about that or about missing girls.
Well, in fairness, that's a pretty serious matter.
You mean Rachel Amber?
I guess. I bet she ran away because she was bored. Who wouldn't be here?
That's not a reason to stop an investigation. Oh, wait. picture.
That sign reminds me of so many times I ate here with Chloe and my family. When we were happy.
Let's see. There is that one picture of the two whales, I think. Okay, gotta line it up right, I guess. There we go. Well, we saw a dog and dog bone. There was a fence behind it, I think, so that might be what we need to do.
Snow? Well, that's a good start to the story.
No breaking in the back.
Hello.
Oh, look at you. A fine example of youth. I bet you're a senior student.
Yes, I go to Blackwell Academy.
I could tell you're a wise young woman. I know all about Blackwell and this town.
You must know Joyce Price from the Two Whales Diner.
She's fed me more than my own family. How's a daughter your age who's always in trouble? Married to a real prick.
Yeah, sounds about
His
right.
name is David Madsen.
He told me to get a job once, asshole. Not sure what Joyce sees in him, but he better treat her right.
Wait, we can't discuss Chloe?
I bet you have dirt on the Prescott family.
That whole family is dirty. They once done good things for Arcadia Bay. Those days are dead, like anything in their way.
I know somebody who's being threatened by a Prescott.
Then you be their guardian angel, because nothing gets in the way of that family, especially not the law. Hell, they own your school, Blackwell. Almost.
How long have you lived in Arcadia Bay?
1,000 years. I've gone through the same changes as the town.
Given that we've started playing with time travel, I'm not really sure if I can discount that fully.
What changes to the town?
Ones it takes a lifetime to see. There's a lot of beauty here, but a lot of darkness, too. Greedy bastards that ruin this town, put people out of work, out of home. Like me.
I'm sorry. Have you ever lived outside of here?
Where the hell would I go? I hate the sun and love the mist. I might be homeless, but Arcadia Bay is still my home.
I have to go now. Goodbye.
Yeah, she could probably come over to the Great Lakes. We have even less sun. At least in some parts. Well, here's that fence. Here we go. We should probably get ready to head in for breakfast then.
Nope,
Ooh,
I
we
don't want to go there.
I guess not. Oh, I can't run out into traffic.
Man, that smell of breakfast and the sound of clanging silverware makes me feel 13 again.
That's 5 posters by the time we get in the door.
Good lord. Talk about apocalyptic.
Oh.
Oh, that brings back memories. Chloe and I loved the parade. Did you catch any big ones today?
If by big you mean none, then sure. I caught a lot of big ones today. Now let me mourn over my eggs.
Just being friendly.
Hello there to you! Such a beautiful day, eh? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a super day. Enjoy your breakfast, eh?
I know that accent.
Oh man, I bet that's the same gum from when I was here last. This guy has serious cojones. Why does that so not sound fun?
I don't see them being a major destination. for
I might
tourism,
make
but okay.
Chloe check this out with me. The poster doesn't mention whacked students with guns.
Well, why would it?
I would buy a shirt, but they're so damn tourist. You'd never know how weird this town is by these postcards.
Oh. Well, that's polite.
Thank you, redneck poet.
Oh, photo. Not sure why we were taking that photo, but okay. Well, here's a deer. Whoops. Didn't mean for that.
Gross.
Whoops. People here. What is... No. Let's just get some breakfast. Wait, I haven't finished talking to people.
What do you want? I feel like shit. Too much beer, so spare me, please. Just let me suffer quietly.
Hope you're not driving home.
Hello, sir.
Hi, young lady. You look a little lost.
Just hungry and thinking about what to eat.
Now, that is a real problem at the Two Wells. I can never decide. Joyce's pumpkin pie or grilled mac and cheese?
So, you know Chloe?
Sadly, we all know Chloe down at the station. Poor Joyce. Just heard that Chloe even had a pot dealer in her room.
That's not good. Anyway, that bacon sure smells good.
Is she a friend of yours?
I know her.
Then you know she's a handful.
She can be, yeah.
She can be, but she can also be a good friend who shows up when you need her.
Sounds like you're a good friend. I wish she would be a great daughter and not cause Joyce so much stress.
How well do you know Joyce?
I know her delicious grub. Everybody at the station comes here. We take care of this place like it's our own kitchen. And Joyce like she's our mother.
A little weird, but okay.
I guess you're friends with David Madsen.
I wouldn't use that word. We know each other. Why do you ask?
He does have a reputation.
He kinda has a reputation at Blackwell.
I have respect for David. He served his country. He found his calling at Blackwell. At the station, we're happy David is exactly where he is. Not everybody can be a cop.
I have to go now. Enjoy your breakfast.
By the way, one thing I can tell you for certain is to stay away from that RV outside.
I usually stay away from sketchy parked vehicles.
Wise policy. The guy who lives in it, Frank, is pretty sketchy himself. That's all I can say for now. I should finish up my coffee and get to work.
We're going to see Frank soon, aren't we?
I don't feel like talking right now. I gotta deliver a load of breakfast to my stomach. Over and out.
Hello?
Pardon moi, but you're in my eyesight.
Isn't everything in here within eyesight?
I don't care for your tone. You sound like Joyce.
How does Joyce sound?
Bossy and smartass. Like you.
Why are you being so rude?
Because I've been on the road for 12 hours straight, hopped up on coffee and diet pills, carrying 2 tons of nitrate, and all I want to do is eat a quiet breakfast and stare out the window. Do you mind?
I can see why he would be stressed. Nitrate basically means it's explosive. That does not sound fun.
Drool. Want everything.
I can't go back here. But at least I can look inside.
Forgot about the Fishing Wall of Fame.
Banjo or guitar.
Whoa, Ken Kesey with Joyce? That's so perfect. That's funny. Our family never went whale watching. Looks fun.
Oh, whoops. Well, this is probably about where we're going to call it for the day. We'll be back later with part 7.